right, let's see if I can fit for this interview. Or whoa, you two are very, very handsome, tall guys. So I'm just gonna stand here and look tiny compared to you. I'm a little bitter, but it's okay. All right, so we have our two other players, Jernstrom, which is interesting in English. I know you like my pronunciation of that, and Yahweh. That's a pronunciation. Give it up for our two other players. There we go. There we go. There's a lot of support here. And Jernstrom, I know you were playing at our last event.
Yeah.
Did you get nervous at all, or did you already get that at the last event?
I was.
Whoa! Take it yourself.
I was a little bit more nervous last time since it was less nervous last time since it was less people.
Less people. All right. And Yahweh? What are you thinking? Nervous?
Yeah, I'm a bit nervous.
You're a bit nervous. Yeah, you've been hanging around here for 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, I've been checking out the crowd. They're really cheerful. It puts more pressure on me, I think, but I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun, though.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. So, what do you feel about? Do you know anything about each other's play styles?
My only experience from Jernstrom is the trailer for this event.
All right.
That gave me a bit of, a bit of vibes. But yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, for the trailer, I just took the highlights of the last time, and those were mainly his baneling busts. So you're just seeing him kicking a lot of ass in the trailer. So I understand if you're a little nervous for that. How do you feel? Do you know anything about Yahweh?
No, I don't know anything, but
Nothing
I feel good about banelings.
Yeah, exactly. Banelings are good. I've heard good things about banelings. Banelings and Marines, right? Yeah, not a bad combination. It's true. But I'm thinking we're going to throw ourselves into the game. I'm going to say good luck. Do you have anything to say to each other more?
I know. Yeah, good luck. Have fun, I guess.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Control. And so many drones. This one is going to be able to move. No, he gets some large hits on those work. There's nothing to stop this push. There's so many units left for Jernstrom.
Covership goes down.
This is absolutely amazing play from Jernstrom.
Underneath the service, and they're killing all of the workers. Oh my god. And at the same time, he's killing every worker. Single worker. 33 workers killed with those drops.
Good evening, and welcome to part 2 of UniSL Live Show Event 3. My name is Lucky Duck, and with me, as always, I have
Suede. And we are very happy to be here. We have seen a lot of good games today, and we hopefully will see a couple of more. We have another best of 5 between two master players.
Yes.
The one is our lovely Zerg from the last event. He called Jernstrom.
Jernstrom.
Yeah, he did very well with his baneling play. And the other player, who do we have here?
I do not know because I do not have them in front of me. But we do have up we have Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yes, Yahweh. So we have a ZvP. ZvP almost makes me think about that old Atari game, B-17 Bomber.
Yeah, and this is a really good matchup because I haven't actually seen a little bit of Jernstrom's play, but what I saw from the last time, he's brilliant with his baneling control, he's brilliant with his lane control, and I mean, if you can do well against the Protoss with that army composition, I think he could do excellent against a bio composition.
Well, that's interesting. There has been a lot of talk lately in the metagame about in ZvP that P has a hard time versus C. Any thoughts of that as a C player yourself?
Yeah, I gotta admit there are some slight imbalances, but I mean there are some rough edges in every game. But I don't think that all races have discovered all the opportunities yet. Because, I mean, the Ghosts are extremely effective against all kinds of spellcasters with their EMP and their snipe ability and their personal cloaking. So I think Turn underused those a little bit. And feedback, feedback is so good.
Yeah, I also feel that feedback should be utilized more.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that we can get into the game. Shortly before we do, I should once again mention our lovely sponsor, Komplett. Without them, nothing of this would be possible. And also, I would like to thank DKM here at Metadata for manning the bar and making all this possible as well.
Yeah, we have a lovely barcraft right here, and a lot of good people. How are you this evening? And there we are. It's getting a bit into the night, and I think we've had our couple of brewskis here and there.
Yes,
but we are now loading into the game between Yahweh and Jernstrom.
Yes, on MLG Cloud Kingdom.
Yes.
Me personally, I love Cloud Kingdom. I think it's an excellent map. I usually go fast expand on it, but on the other hand, I always go fast expand.
Yeah, I mean, Cloud Kingdom is such an excellent map, just because of how it's built. I mean, you have this natural that's really kind of walled in because of how the environment works, and you can actually just force field off that natural if you're Protoss. And here in the top right, we have our Zerg player, Jernstrom.
We'll try that once more. Give it up for Jernstrom!
Yeah, you got the power.
There we are.
Do you mind introducing our dear Protoss player as well?
Of course I will. In the bottom left, introducing a player whose name sounds like a Jewish deity of some sort. It's Yahweh! Yeah, Yahweh seems to have the crowd support here.
Yeah, I mean, and there we have a slight pause. He's going to check his settings. We have our LAN computers right here, and they probably haven't got so much time with it just because of how much action we had in the previous matches.
It's crowded in here.
Yeah.
And, I think it was actually a bit hard to get at the computer and do the settings. He's checking about the mouse acceleration. Is that something that you bother with when you're playing?
I really don't use it, and now we are zoomed into the game. And as we see Yahweh going for an in-base pylon at the start, this might indicate he's going for a forge expand in his main. And that's very safe against a 10 pool, a 7 pool, an 8 pool, because you can actually build a pylon, a forge, and a cannon in the same vicinity as your workers. So you don't actually auto-loot, but here we see a gateway.
So, could it be something like a one gateway expand?
Yeah, I hope so, because it isn't a wall-off. And, I mean, just simple math dictates that mass Zerglings just annihilate you if they can actually get around and into your base. And here we see he is putting down that gas, indicating that he is going to throw down that cybernetics core pretty soon and probably just expand off of sentries.
Okay, so quick gas, trying to take fast, and Jernstrom on the other hand has put down a hatchery first.
Yeah,
quite standard. Quite standard.
I don't know, but I mean, it's really good against this opening from Yahweh, just because of how it works. I mean, you can't really put down any cannons in the close future, so, I mean, you aren't really afraid. I mean, gateway pressure is something to worry about, but I don't know, have Jernstrom actually scouted anything? No, he haven't.
Well, he saw the pool come down at 15, I believe it was. I think it was 15 hatch, 15 pool. And he's now scouting to check for the third. No, he changed his mind.
Yeah, and now we see his Overlord getting into position over our dear Protoss player's natural, and we see some pesky little probes doing some annoying harass here on the natural.
He's going to ship away forever at that hatchery. But Jernstrom actually doesn't have anything on the way. Well, here comes a drone. He's going to chase that probe away.
Yeah, and here we see he's going for quick speed, actually. And I don't know, is he going to do a similar build from the last time we saw it?
He's going for quick speed?
Yeah. He already got a gas down, and he has actually mined 60 gas, so we should see that speed coming down any time now.
Well, he's up to 100 in a minute or two. On the other hand, we see Yahweh is researching Warp Gate and has also put down his own expansion.
Yeah, one gate expansion, a really safe build, but I mean, he scouted it, and I mean, does Jernstrom see it? No, he doesn't. He sees a pylon in the front, but not the actual expansion. But
and he doesn't see the 2 units pushing out across the map, and he has nothing. He has a queen on the way, but no Zerglings.
Yeah, this could actually do quite a bit of damage. Here we go, and the queen is actually going to react pretty fast, but with the Zealot in front, I mean, this is just going to get down.
Yeah, but 6 Zerglings on the way, which of course will make this a lot harder. And 2 queens as well, but he might actually get a queen. No, the queen gets some creep and sneaks away. But or will he get the queen? Come on, get the queen! Get the queen!
Oh.
Hey! He get the queen, and the crowd goes wild. I love it.
And here we have a little bit of links around getting that Stalker. Yeah. I mean, a queen versus a Stalker and a Zealot, it isn't really that big of a deal. No. But the impact is not the minerals exchange. It's more of the larva, the lack of larva injects.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
I mean, Jernstrom scouting the front of Yahweh is gotta assume that there's an expansion down, and he still hasn't taken his third.
No. As a Zerg player yourself, when would you take the third in this matchup?
As soon as I scouted his natural. I mean, it's really, really important that you are ahead in bases, especially if you're facing a Protoss, because they have so good units. I mean, Zealots, they tank a lot of damage. They deal a lot of damage. Yeah, and sentries with their force fields and guardian shields. And I mean, their gateway composition in the early game is actually really good versus the Zerg counterpart.
Jernstrom is taking his third, and Yahweh has a probe to scout, but he hasn't scouted. He's not there. He scouted. Jernstrom also has 6 links coming in versus Yahweh, but he won't be able to break that. Yeah, that choke.
And here he sees the chrono boost on the forge. He might think that is indicative of some aggressive play, simply just because of, I mean, if you're chrono boosting your upgrade instead of your probes, I mean, that's gotta mean something. And here we go, a suicidal overlord into the base, a little bit early, not going to see anything really important, just a gateway in the cybercore.
Well, Jernstrom has seen everything that Yahweh has at this moment, but there simply isn't that much to see.
Oh, and here we go, Yahweh putting down 3 more gateways, and this is...
Yeah, he's going to try to deny Jernstrom's third, obviously.
Yeah. This is a 5-gate, actually. Not as strong, but, I mean, Jernstrom doesn't really have anything at home to deal with this. He needs a Roach Warren or a Baneling Nest, but Baneling Nest that he's been utilizing so good.
Yeah, Jernstrom is still going only economy, it seems. No tech whatsoever. He has the queen out. He's probably going to start laying the creep to connect those bases, which makes defending all that much easier.
Yeah, and now we see a Mute Aspire going down the main.
He's going for Mute to play.
Yeah, a really clever choice, I gotta say. But at the same time, the Zealots that are pushing out right now, and the Stalkers and the Sentries, +1 Zealots against unupgraded Zerglings, 2 shots them. Yeah. And that's really big.
He finds the proxy pylon, but Yahweh has another one. Here comes the push. Is he going to be able to deny this third? A lot of sentries there.
Yeah, there's a possibility that actually just going to die.
All the drones. All the drones.
Oh no, this is so bad. This is so bad for Jernstrom. He's actually going to lose this if he doesn't do something really fast.
Jernstrom is building a lot of links, but good force field.
Yeah, those are upgraded links. I mean, he's just going to lose his third. And I think this is over. He's building spikes in his main, but I don't think that really matters.
Well, no, possibly not. He's got 28 links on the way, though. So, since Yahweh is taking his time, killing eggs and larvae, he might have a shot of actually defending this, but it looks pretty hard at this point.
Yeah, his pylons are actually really far away, but here we go. He's working a lot on more Zealots and
good force
annihilate Sterling. Yeah, there's no way Jernstrom can actually hold this when the Zealots catch up. No. I think we're going to...
A lot of Zealots come in, he's chasing the queens away, and as you say, I think we're going to see a GG here pretty soon. Yeah. He's pulling all the drones, he's escaping up into the main, he loses two more queens, and he's now going after the natural hat-trick.
Yeah, he might actually try to do something with his mutilates that are popping out right now, and positioning his fights in his main is actually really good. But, I mean, 6 mutalisks, 7 mutalisks...
Yeah, but even if he kills this army off, he's got nothing to continue with. And, oh no, the mutalisks are on a move command and take a lot of unnecessary damage.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the units tab, we actually...
There's the GG from the...
That's a simple game 1 for Yahweh, and, I mean, I didn't really expect it more. It was a great opening, a really smart way executed, and I mean, it was flawless in this match.
Yeah. Jernstrom went all economy, as we said.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised by that. He scouted, he saw the gateways, but of course he didn't see the 3 additional gateways in the main. As you said, the Overlord that is suicided into the main was a bit early.
Yeah, and I mean, the gateway opening is something that is really old school, actually. I mean, gateway first into an expansion is something that we could see on the maps like Lost Temple, Steps of War, maps that are actually forgotten almost. And I mean, throwing this in, it really messes up with your timings as a Zerg player.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the third timing, when you're supposed to take third.
Yeah.
And you were saying that as soon as you see that the toss has expanded, you should take the third.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I mean,
any other scenarios in that?
Basically, if you see a lot of gateway pressure, you need roaches. Because there's actually no way you can hold with just Zerglings. As a Zerg player versus a Protoss player, if you scout only Zerglings, the Protoss player is just going to warp in a lot of Zealots and just kill you, as we saw in this game.